Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and I am here to update my Family Command Center. So I'll be recording this as a voiceover just because Sophia is with me. You'll see her pop up in just like 2 seconds. And with her being at home, it's just hard for me to be able to get things done, especially like recording and doing narration at the same time. So I started off here with pulling off the stuff from the clipboards. There were a couple of journal prompts on the left-hand side and then this calendar on the right-hand side. And what I'm going to do is unstaple it, destaple it right in the middle, and use a pair of scissors to essentially cut the planner or the calendar in half. So I'm just going to do that. And as I cut it, you can see here that my Family Command Center is pretty much set up to be functional. It doesn't have to look pretty. As I'm looking at this, it looks really crooked to me. That's probably the camera angle more than what it looks like in real life. But we have here some decorations at the very top. Or at the very top, we have the clock, a couple of decorations, and then in the middle row, we have a couple of more decor pieces plus 2 clipboards. And then the bottom is a pin board, a couple of decor pieces, and then this on the bottom right-hand side, a sticky note calendar thing that I made a while back. But I'm going to be updating the clipboards and that board in the bottom right. So I've cut down the calendar and decided to update these 2 clipboards with the top portion of the calendar and then the bottom portion being the actual calendar part that I write on. And I did decide to pull down the sticky notes and update this section in the bottom right with the pegboard system that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now, one thing that I was missing was the adhesive that I would need to mount the sticky or like mount the pegboards to the wall. And so I did go to Dollar Tree and pick up some adhesive tabs. They're called adhesive rinks. I think that's what it's called. But on putting them into these pegboards, I decided to just kind of stick them where they make sense. Again, it looks crooked on video, but it is straight, at least straight-ish when I install it. And so I'm going to install the first one. I do have a second one to that I am going to unpackage and put up as well. But one of the things that I will do is use a shelf to be able to kind of make sure that the pegs or like the peg holes are lining up. I don't want to put them to where they won't like be aligned. And so I did use the hook for that, or the shelf for that. And then I'm going to use these tiny hooks. These were the hooks that I wasn't a super fan of, and I'm spacing them with a like 2 peg hole separation between them, and I'm able to get 6 across. So that's good. I wanted to try to get 8 across, so I might have to go buy another pegboard and add a third one in this little system. I wanted to be able to like put a week's worth of post-it notes across here. And so I'm pulling post-it notes off the sticky board calendar thing that I had made. I'm punching a hole with just a single hole punch and just adding these post-it notes across here. And you can see that as I work on this, I'm able to get 6 across. And yeah, that's pretty much like what I do to get set up. I also decided to, at the Dollar Tree, get a cup. So this is the cup that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm putting some supplies in there, pins, the hole punch, some extra sticky notes I just put down there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And so it's now set up, ready for me to use. One thing that I did want to add here was my planner. It's actually the question and answer one that we use. This is right where our dining room table is, or our eat-in kitchen is, and so we use this to be able to ask Sophie the question that we ask her every day during dinner. Yeah, and so that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video. Bye guys!